people, or even people our age that are in the dating pool, because I feel that a lot of people don't take it seriously. A lot of people lie. They are in relationships and they don't say that they are. It's very hard for people to communicate with each other nowadays, I feel, especially in person. There's something to say about getting excited for somebody asking for your number and getting ready for a date and being excited to meet somebody. Nowadays, I feel like all that is gone. I was visiting with my daughter today at her house, and she was half-heartedly getting ready for a date that she had. And I was excited for her, and I said, "Oh, so where are you guys going?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm not sure." And I said, "Oh, what time are you getting together?" "Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to him all day today. He hasn't texted me." And I said, "Well, why don't you text him?" And she said, "Oh, I can't do that. It's not my turn." And I'm thinking, okay, so you have to take turns about this. I don't know if I could navigate in today's world with dating. Even back when I was doing Match, everybody pretty much took it seriously. And if you know, started to like somebody, you kind of stuck with that person, you made a date, you actually met that person, and you were both on that page of dating each other. Nowadays, I feel like there's so many choices that people just kind of look for the next best thing. And it's kind of sad in a way. So there's a couple stories that I wanted to tell you. So I was talking to one girl last week, and she is online dating as well. And she said that she was talking to some guy, and the first thing he actually said to her was, "Oh, wow, I would totally buy feet pics from you." And she, calling his bluff, was just joking and said, "Oh, well, I would totally sell them to you if the price was right." Well, he actually sent her Apple Cash for a picture of her foot. So she was just like, no, it's just my foot. I'll send him a picture of my foot. And I'm thinking to myself, is this how people are meeting each other nowadays? Between that and the D pics that us women have to put up with, it's crazy. Between that and also even scammers that are out there, you have to be so careful. You have to do your research. You have to make sure that the person that you're talking to is actually them and their situation is actually true that they're describing to you. So when I first started online dating after my divorce, I met this one guy for coffee, and he was telling me this sob story, a very sad story actually, about how his wife had passed away from cancer. And I felt so horrible for him because he had a little girl at home still. So when I went home that night, I kind of was looking him up on Facebook, and lo and behold, he's still married and she's still very much alive. So things like that you have to be very careful about. I would just say, before you meet somebody in person, I would get their full name, get their address, make sure they actually live at that address. Look them up on the judicial website. Make sure that they really are divorced if they're saying that they're divorced. You can even check them on LinkedIn to make sure that they have a job, that they really have the job that they say that they do.